Well, it's about 2 weeks before we finally drop out of society, fully commit to this. This is probably going to be my last video till after that. I just wanted to get one last video in before that time. So far, I'm come to terms with it. I'm doing okay. It's starting to accept it. It doesn't really freak me out anymore like it did sometimes.
Peter Keller was born on February 5, 1967, into what appeared to be an ordinary family. Those who knew him considered him a quiet and introverted person, displaying no obvious signs of the inner shadows that would eventually consume him. Peter married Lynette Keller, and they went through the usual ups and downs of life. They had a daughter named Kayleen, and they lived like your average suburban family. However, beneath the surface, a sinister undertone developed, ultimately culminating in a shocking act of violence. Over time, Peter underwent a shift in behavior. Those close to him observed a gradual withdrawal from social engagements, accompanied by a growing obsession with doomsday scenarios and survivalist strategies. This fixation manifested in the construction of an underground bunker in the woods near his home, later becoming the site of a gruesome crime.
I'm getting to the point where just trying to live and pay bills and live as a civilian and go to work, it just freaks me out. It's actually more comfortable for me to think about living out here, robbing banks, pharmacies, just taking what I want for as long as I can. At least it'll be exciting. It won't be boring. And I don't have to worry about Lynette or Kayleen. And everything will be taken care of. It'll just be me. So.
On April 22, 2012, a North Bend resident noticed a house on fire in their Washington neighborhood. A 911 call brought authorities to the scene, where they found clear signs of arson, a barricaded front door, and several gas cans. Inside the house, they found the bodies of 41-year-old Lynette Keller and her 19-year-old daughter Kayleen. The assailant had shot them in their bedrooms before setting the house on fire. The chilling nature of the crime left everyone in the community struggling to understand the unbelievable tragedy that had occurred in their midst.
At this point, I don't know what's going to happen. I may get caught right away. Basically, if I get caught, I'm just going to shoot myself. So, I mean, I could basically be dead in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know. It's all up to chance at this point. So, I don't think anyone knows where I'm at. But if they put it together, who knows? At this point, I have to take that chance. So, it's just going to be a point of, go as far as I can. I do have my escape, and that's death. I can always shoot myself, and I'm okay with that. So,
after committing the crime, Peter Keller vanished into the dense wilderness surrounding his home. The police initiated an extensive manhunt, employing search teams and advanced technology in an attempt to find the fugitive. However, the dense Pacific Northwest forests provided Keller with ample cover, allowing him to elude capture for an extended period. In the hunt for Peter Keller, investigators found something surprising: a fancy underground hideout he built in the woods. Keller spent 8 years making this bunker on Rattlesnake Ridge, thinking the world might end. He chose a spot with lots of thick plants, so dense that SWAT had to use helicopters to reach the hidden structure on the hill. The bunker had supplies, weapons, and survival gear, showing how paranoid Keller was and how carefully he planned to get away. After evading capture for 7 weeks, the search for Peter Keller reached a dramatic and violent end. During a 22-hour standoff with SWAT on May 6, 2012, Peter took his own life inside the bunker. After this, investigators looked into his life and found some creepy things that revealed his deteriorating mental state. They discovered Keller had a YouTube channel where he shared videos about getting ready for the end of the world and living like a survivalist. These videos gave a troubling look into the mind of a man overwhelmed by paranoia and fear. In the videos, Keller talked a lot about his belief that the world would end, showed off his hidden bunker, and gave tips on surviving tough situations. The YouTube channel was like a strange peek into the thoughts of a guy on the edge. It made people both interested and uneasy, because it showed a regular family guy having really dark ideas about the future. The tale of Peter Keller serves as a haunting reminder of the hidden darkness within seemingly ordinary lives. It urges reflection on the importance of mental health awareness, community support, and addressing underlying issues to prevent such devastating outcomes.